WWE fans to turn on Cody Rhodes, major update on Bo Dallas' return, WWE forced to change a huge announcement, Triple H is finally pushing Ricochet, Jey Uso sends a message to CM Punk after WWE RAW, WWE needs to elevate Damien Priest, The Undertaker takes a shot at The Rock, CM Punk sends a warning to Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' first feud as WWE Champion is a waste of time. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Let's dive right in. Major update on Bo Dallas' return. WWE produced an action-packed Raw show following WrestleMania XL. The event was full of surprises, including the potential return of a former WWE Champion on weekly television. Fans have been waiting for the late Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas, to return to the ring for quite some time. Bo played Uncle Howdy and joined his brother when they returned to WWE in 2022. During the Bray Wyatt documentary, Bo Dallas discussed the need to accomplish something significant that would make his brother proud. The documentary ended with a tease that hinted at Bo's return to the ring. Certain parts of the most recent edition of Raw encouraged this rumor. Fans in attendance received some hints about their return to the venue. During Bronson Reed's Raw promo, there was a status pattern and a hello in the bottom corner of the screen. Last week, Fightful Select revealed that Bo Dallas was considering a WWE comeback. Dallas has reportedly been under contract since 2022. However, is uncertain when he will appear and whether the recent events are related to his new character. WWE forced to change a huge announcement. The Raw after WrestleMania is typically a big night for WWE, and this week was no exception. However, this year's concert had to be rescheduled due to several modifications. The show was jam-packed from start to end, with multiple debuts, major announcements, and guest appearances. With that said, when the concert is that packed, there might be some complications, and it appears that WWE encountered some of them tonight. According to Sportskeeda sources, various segments, particularly the one for a major announcement, were changed several times. There was a section in which the general managers of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT were backstage discussing their post-WrestleMania plans and collaboration. According to the sources, this segment was scheduled to include the revelation that Ilja Dragunov would be available for the forthcoming WWE draft. However, this did not occur, and the firm just issued a tweet to announce it. It was also discussed during his match. Aside from that, the match between Chelsea Green and Jade Cargill was scheduled to take place within the first 90 minutes. However, they had to relocate it to the second half of the program instead. Cargill and Roxanne Perez's matches took exactly as long as scheduled. Despite being relocated, it appears that Cargill's time was not cut short. Other alterations included the relocation of some packages and segments. However, these were decisions made during production. It is presumed that Triple H, as the head of creative, made the remaining adjustments, but this has not been proven. Triple H is finally pushing Ricochet. Triple H has emerged as the backbone of WWE, ushering the company's Renaissance era. Meanwhile, Conan believes the game is finally putting Ricochet on the main roster and has lauded the star. Ricochet has been on WWE's main roster for a time, and he achieved some success under the previous administration, being the first superstar to win the Workhorse/Midcard, United States, North American, and Intercontinental title across 3 brands. However, past management underutilized him during his 3+ year stint on the main roster. Speaking on Keeping It 100, Conan praised Ricochet and believes Triple H's new regime is finally pushing the star and utilizing all of his talents on the main roster. I also want to point out that in the Ricochet match, they finally pushed this guy after only 5 years, and they put him over in commentary. So it looks like he'll finally get a consistent push, because you recall Hunter Triple H collaborating with him in NXT. So Hunter witnessed his talent personally, and I worked with him in Lucha Underground, and I always believed that Ricochet would be the next great wrestler after Rey Mysterio. Conan also said that Vince McMahon's former regime cut the star's wings during his stint on the main roster. Jey Uso sends a message to CM Punk after WWE RAW. Jey Uso discussed receiving unexpected assistance from CM Punk on the most recent edition of WWE RAW when he won a fatal 4-way match. Jey has had a fantastic weekend, which began with him defeating his brother Jimmy Uso on night 1 of WrestleMania 40. He also participated in night 2's main event, defeating Jimmy with a spear in a memorable moment. Main event, Jey Uso resumed his winning streak on the most recent episode of Raw when he faced Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed, and Ricochet in a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender for Damien Priest's World Heavyweight Championship. Though the Scottish Warrior nearly won, CM Punk intervened at the last minute by seizing his leg, allowing Jey Uso to capitalize and secure the victory. During an exclusive interview following Raw, Jey discussed receiving assistance from Punk. "Do you know why? We bought ice cream together, Use. That's why. We were watching hockey together, Use." He was like, "Hold up, man. My boy Jey has a disadvantage out there. Drew McIntyre. I'll tie his shoes for him." What did he do? CM Punk then assisted me. He passed it to me, I grabbed it, slammed it, and boomed on Drew, said Jey Uso. It remains to be seen what the future holds for the Master and the Stanford promotion. Jey Uso will face Damien Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. In the interview, Jey Uso also discussed his impending World Heavyweight Championship fight against Damien Priest the date of which has yet to be confirmed. The former Bloodline member indicated that he would not make the mistake of underestimating the Archer of Infamy, knowing how dangerous he and the Judgment Day may be. A shout-out to that youngster Damien Priest. My eyes have been on you, Uso. I know I need to bring my A-game to you. I'm not gonna take you lightly. But guess what? Jey Uso is currently in your city and he wants your title, Uso. Jey Uso explained. Given his current momentum, it would not be surprising if Jey wins the World Heavyweight Championship from Priest. WWE needs to elevate Damien Priest. WWE held its first Raw following WrestleMania 40 on Monday. Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn celebrated their title victory, but Awesome Truth, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, disrupted the Judgment Day celebration. However, Vince Russo believes the episode did not adequately highlight Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley. Finn Balor requested a rematch on the Red Show in order to reclaim one of the tag team titles he and Priest had lost at WrestleMania. While R-Truth agreed to a match, it was actually a six-man tag team match. John Cena made a surprise debut as the champion's partner, helping them defeat Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Vince Russo stated that the WWE should have focused on Damien Priest when he won the World Heavyweight title, rather than booking the Judgment Day versus Cena and Awesome Truth. If I'm writing this program, the focus is on Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley, particularly Damien Priest because he won the title. This is an important occasion for him. The focus would be on him, not the six-man tag. The first challenger to Damien Priest's championship was also determined in the main event of the Red Show, with Jey Uso defeating Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed, and Ricochet. What did you think of Raw this week? The Undertaker takes a shot at The Rock. WWE Hall of Famer The Undertaker recently resorted to social media to make a sly dig at The Rock after attacking him at WrestleMania 40. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns on Night 2 of WrestleMania 40 was one of the greatest matchups in World Wrestling Entertainment history. The couple displayed incredible strength until many interferences occurred because it was a bloodline rules battle. The WWE Universe first saw the return of John Cena, who defeated Solo Sikoa, and then the Deadman appeared to deliver a chokeslam on the Brahma Bull. The Undertaker just uploaded a photo from WrestleMania XL to his Instagram stories, showing him standing behind The Rock. The Phenom made a veiled dig at the Final Boss costly shirt, urging people to purchase authentic 6 feet under stuff. No $500 shirts as here. Get the official 6 feet from the MERCH below. The Undertaker disclosed, fans were ecstatic to see the Deadman make his long-awaited return to WrestleMania. CM Punk sends a warning to Cody Rhodes. Many believe that Cody Rhodes would end his tale and defeat Roman Reigns to become the next undisputed world champion at WrestleMania 40. CM Punk cautioned Rhodes about his future road after winning the show. The main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania was a true spectacle, with several great names showing up to defeat the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes eventually hit his finisher 3 times, bringing the Tribal Chief's epic reign to an end. On ESPN, CM Punk and Charlotte Flair discussed the highlights of WrestleMania XL's second day, with the former AEW champion comparing Rhodes' world title win to obtaining a black belt. Punk, who has been to the top before, cautioned Cody Rhodes that securing his title and ushering in a new era will be far more difficult than he anticipated. Listen, a black belt is a white belt who refused to give up, right? He recently obtained his black belt, and unlike his closing move, we are no longer at a crossroads. I believe the path is clear to the Cody Rhodes era, but I'll warn him, it is much more difficult to stay on top than to get there. We could all see how difficult it was for him to get there. There are a lot of people aiming after him. Charlotte Flair also discussed Cody Rhodes' future. Cody Rhodes' win of WWE's most coveted trophy has been a long time coming. Charlotte Flair has known Rhodes for a while and believes the American Nightmare story is still in its early stages. Rhodes has finally arrived at the promised land, which he achieved through perseverance and resilience. Charlotte Flair spoke about Cody's challenges and how the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion had to leave the company to show to everyone that he belongs among the greatest in the business. The Queen had the following to say regarding Rhodes' future. I truly believe his narrative is only beginning. He's right where he should be. The main point, however, is that Cody was present. He went away and returned. Similar to Paul Heyman's speech in the Hall of Fame. People kept telling him no and things kept failing, but neither person's confidence wavered. Cody exemplifies recognizing your worth. Rhodes may have completed one story, but another should potentially be even more exciting in the aftermath of a historic WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes' first feud as WWE Champion is a waste of time. Cody Rhodes appeared on Raw as the undisputed WWE Champion for the first time this week, having won the championship the day before against Roman Reigns in an unforgettable WrestleMania main event. Fans are overjoyed to see Rhodes finally complete his journey and are looking forward to his first reign as WWE Champion. Vince Russo is one individual who is not pleased with the start of Cody's rule. Cody walked to the ring on Raw after Triple H complimented him and the fans told him he deserved it. The American Nightmare praised the fans and expressed his excitement for WWE's new era. He was interrupted by The Rock, who reminded Cody that they had not seen the last of one another. Russo, who reviewed the show on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of RAW podcast, stated that the way the business put up the main event and Cody's victory made it clear that he would not lose his first fight, regardless of the opponent. He believes the new champion's first defense will be predictable and a waste of time. All the hype the last year, the finish, the story, can you believe the first opponent will beat Cody? So right off the bat, you're wasting our time. He also compared the scenario to the Attitude Era, pointing out that champions such as Stone Cold were constantly in danger of losing their championships. What did you think of Raw this week? WWE fans to turn on Cody Rhodes. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo believes wrestling fans will eventually turn on Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare's narrative concluded at WrestleMania XL, when he fought Roman Reigns in the main event to win the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Despite the distractions and interferences, Cody defeated his opponent with a trifecta of crossroads. During a recent episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of RAW, Russo predicted that fans would turn against Cody Rhodes in less than 7 months. He predicted that the WWE Universe would lose interest in Cody before the end of the summer, way under 7 months, towards the end of the summer, beginning of September. The previous writer believed Cody's reign would become predictable because he would almost certainly win his first title defense. He was concerned that people would tune out due to the predictability. That is exactly how they set it up. Whoever Cody's first opponent is, he will not lose. They're not going to beat Cody. All the hubbub from last year, bro, finish the story. Do you think Cody will lose to his first opponent? So you're wasting our time right now. You have made this so predictable. Cody Rhodes' big triumph at WrestleMania has started a new era for the organization. It'll be intriguing to see what happens next for the second-generation superstar in the following months.